Amiro, and I am Norila Suni as your moderator. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start our debate tonight, let me introduce you each team. The affirmative team, we have Maulidi Muhammad Rizki as the first speaker, Muhammad Farhan as the second speaker, and the last one is M. Fitra as the third speaker. From the opposite team, we have Chutri Amanda as the first speaker, Fitri Aminati, the second speaker, and the last one is Nurul Salsabila as the third speaker. Farewell, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to show you tonight's motion is about this house belief that should we ban homework? Ngerti nggak penontonnya? Haruskah kita melarang atau meniadakan PR? Atau pentingkah PR itu? Should we ban homework? So, without any further ado, let's begin the debate final tonight. To the first speaker of affirmative team, please.
Yes.
You have time for 5 minutes as usual.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm from the first speaker. I would like to explain about positive homework. The first benefit of giving homework to students is as an effort to recall the subject matter given. With homework, students will repeat and remember what the material or they recovered at school. Homework need to be given so that students become independent, learn and to strengthen the learn that has been obtained at school. If so, the form of homework should not repeat what has been taught in school. Homework is basically given to students to help them develop their skill and understand the subject matter given by the teacher at school. However, due to limit face-to-face time in providing subject matter in class, teacher need to add the exercise outside of school, such as at home. The positive impact increasing motivation to learn, practicing responsibility, increasing mastery of the material, practicing, then more at home learn to solve problems, training in the use of the time, and practicing hard work. Is it for me? Yes.
Oh, senang kali Haikal.
You say that homework make the student repeat their subject in the home, but we think that it's not effective. Why don't they have a quiz 10 minutes before they starting the subject in the class? I think that is more effective than the homework. How do you think about that?
Reply. One more again, please.
You say that the homework makes students repeat their material in this in their home. But we think that it isn't effective. Why don't they have a quiz for 10 minutes before they starting their subject in the class? We think that more effective than the homework. What do you think about that?
We can make the time to search the homework. Like we have night in before we sleep, we can search our homework. Don't search the homework if you have to go to the school, but search the homework in your before you sleep, like that.
If you do the homework in your home, there's no one to looking you to do that. Other people make it. So if you make it in the class, there is the teacher that looking for you. How about that?
We do the homework in house, not in dormitory. Yes, dormitory. We serve the homework in the house, not in the class. After that, we can make the time. We make time like before we sleep. We serve the homework, not in slow. Not in the class. We make the homework, but in house.
I say just now that if you do your homework in your home, there's no one looking you for do that. Maybe someone make it that is not you. But if you if you learning in the class, you have a quiz in the class, there is have someone that is a teacher looking for you that you can cheating on other people.
Because that then you make the homework in class, you can make in house.
Okay, thank you. That's all?
Just a-
Okay. If you're ready to get and answer a question from the people, just say no thanks. Abang nggak siap, kalau nggak siap jawab jangan bilang yes, please. Kamu bisa menolak no thanks. Yang penting jangan diskusi di depan. Okay, thanks to Mr. Maulidi Muhammad. He has spent 2 minutes and 8 seconds. And now let's go to the opposite team. Chuk Sri Amanda, please.
Okay. Thanks a lot for the time given to me. I am Chusri Amanda from the negative team. I want to give you about our argument. We disagree because homework is generally burdensome for students and takes the time. Students have to socialize with family members at home. When doing homework, students also generally cheat or cooperate, so that giving homework for student is not efficient to do. In reality, student life is not all about studying at school, so the students also need time to socialize with their peers and family members at home. The existence of homework will eventually feel stress because students finally open the book while working on it. Homework becomes less functional. Often teachers give homework which is sometimes too much and useless because Thinking about the bad effects on students based on that. There are several things that make homework unnecessary. One, children need time to relax and calm to the mind. After studying 7 until 8 hours, they feel very unfine. If they have to do the homework for another 3 hours at home, this kind of stress is not good for children, and they need time to review their minds and bodies. 2. Homework reduces their time with family. Time with family is very important. It's very important. Children who are growing mentally and spiritually. And without this, social problems can grow within the child and can break up the family due to lack of family time. Students also need to learn in a family and community environment. Now, many students can't tell the difference between belief and traumatic life. Such education only exists in the family environment. That is said Siddiq. And then according to the Haji Zurai Jimi, the housework is often done. Sorry. No thanks. According to Haji Zurai, he said, the housework is often done by other people, so that the child doesn't know about the work. It means that is the teaching goal is not achieved. This is for me.
POA, please.
Yes, please.
Do you think homework makes a student very bored? So, you see that?
Please repeat.
Do you think homework makes a student very bored? Burned.
Yes, of course.
No, we are not disagreeing with it.
What you said? Please repeat. Sorry.
You are saying homework makes a student very burnout.
Yes.
Why?
Because we are all students, and then we have many of job. If we got the homework from the school, well, how we can to do all of job? And then, sorry. And then, in reality, if we do homework, if we think that very many homework, we can feel stress. Just to think that if every day have homework from this teacher, one homework, how you can to do all? That is
You say you're stressed? No. Are you lazy? Yes.
It's not, don't you say people like that. You can't to judge people like that because you don't know the people. You just know from they want to do homework or not, but you don't know how the real people. Don't you judge people?
In people life, in school, student, homework, yes, when you think homework that burning for, burning. Why you think like that?
Because homework that make we burnout because very many homework, and then we can feel stress because very many homework. We have other job except homework. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. So, homework and job in real life, not what Homework is homework. Subject is subject. Not have that. But yes, I'm sorry. So, homework that not. We in the we have. Yes, we are have money the subject in here. So homework can we make full time we make in time yes homework we can make in overtime like that.
This. If we very many homework, we get to do that all. Just you think, if you think this, like us now, if we got the homework from the teacher every day and every time, how we can do the other job? We have no time for do our job if we just think about homework. This life is not just homework. We have other job except homework. If we just think about homework, when we can to do our job?
Yes, not every teacher give to homework.
So that way for homework. What for homework? What for homework? Is it right?
This 1 week only 2 and 1 and 2 lah. Yes, like that. Not every teacher like that. Yes. Every teacher. If we are homework.
Okay, thank you to Mr. Mitra who
Okay, that's it.
really try very hard to explain his arguments. But on Fitra's side, I'd like to ask you, what is the other jobs of students? Can you tell that? How can we do other jobs while we always do our homework? So, can you tell us that what is the other jobs of students besides studying?
Okay. Like us in the Royal Tabby boarding school, we have many of job. And then we have many of subject we must study except that homework. For example, we must wash. We must wash the blues. And then we need the time for relax. And then we must to rest. If not, we can to feel we get to feel stressed because very many job at homework.
When you bus and when you go to school like that. Go to school from morning from morning to until yes. Go you go to school from morning until what? From morning until afternoon like that. When you blues, when you
Yes, alright, that's way what I see just now. Because we go to school from morning until afternoon, when we must do homework, we can to wash our clothes after we go home from school. And then when we must do our homework if we have many of job.
are you make time in night?
Midnight.
Yes.
That's why I say just now we need time for relax. If for our body there is not good not fit if we little of time.
Okay, thanks to Mr. Fitwa.
Okay, that's it for me.
This is from me. Thank you.
Yes. Thanks to Ms. Sri Amanda, who has spent 3 minutes and 14 seconds. And now let's go to the second speaker from the affirmative team, Mr. Farhan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm from the second speaker from the positive homework. Positive homework? Positive homework go. The first, with homework, student can repeat the lesson in class. Example, so at first student didn't understand the lesson. With homework, student could learn more about the lesson. Okay. The second, don't make student negligent. Negligent. Does not make student negligent with homework. Student in the dormitory are not negligent with other things. And he can keep his playing time. The third, with homework makes study time more organized. Student can learn to manage study time and playtime. Manage study time and playtime, so that the time he uses irregular. You understand? After that, with homework increase motivation to learn. Student will be triggered to read more and understand the lessons. Okay, the last, improve material mastery. With homework, we can improve material mastery. As a form to teach student understanding of the subject, so that the mastery of the material increases for students. Okay. That's for me.
Yeah, I please.
Okay, no problem.
You say that you can repeat our result with writing and reading the book with homework. Why don't we repeat our subject with spend our hobby like listening to music, or we do the other things like our hobby, like we gardening the plant or other that, and we have surrounding environment with the word. I think that is good for us. Then we always writing and reading. That is, I think, make us stress because we always like look book.
Okay. Before I answer your any question, I have any question for you. What the study? What the study only in the class? No, we can study in the house in the room of dormitory, in the canteen and the kitchen. We can make homework in here. Study not only in the class.
Now you say just now we do our homework with writing and reading book. Yeah. We can do our homework with the other, not with homework, but we spend our hobby like singing or exploring the world, or we search the other things. What the hobby we can surrounding a Roman. How about that?
This is homework, not hobby.
Yes, you say that the homework effective because we always writing and reading the book. We think that is not effective because we can study. We can study without homework. We can study with spend our hobby.
Yes. Yes. Homework. We can make the. We can make the every field. Yes, like that. We can empathy time to homework.
I mean, our empty time that for our hobby, not for homework.
Please repeat one more again. Yes.
You say that we have empty time to homework. Why we don't spend our empty time with our hobby? That is more effective. Then we always write and reading book.
And student in the academic homework cannot for reading book.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Farhan. I'm sorry for interrupting you. May I sit?
Okay, this is for me.
Very well. Now, it's turn for Miss Fitri Aminati to take her turn. Take her turn to deliver her arguments from the opposite team, please.
Okay, thank you. I am a second speaker from opposite team. Yeah, I have an argument I want to tell that to you. But before that, I want to rebut what the second speaker from affirmative team said that the homework can make the student repeat or replay their materials at the school. But our team is disagreeing with that because why? When we in the at the home, and if here we can see that at dormitory, we can do it other thing. Like my friend said just now, my team said just now, can change with the other hobby. Or I can say that to you like some hobby that much benefit, like gardening if in home, gardening in the yard. That is yeah, gardening in the yard. Yes, indirectly, the student has practiced what he has learned at the school, namely like biology. When the student plants the at the garden, they will know what the meaning of these plants and that plants, and she can think, oh, I ever learned this in biology. So she know what the meaning of that at practice, not just in the class, not just she look materials, and then she learning the lesson that at the books also have the picture in there, but she indirectly have practiced at the garden just now. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to add my argument. That is, the negative impact from giving homework for students is homework can cause conflict between children and parents because, of course, parents want their students doing their homework at the home. But if so many homework, the students will can know about it, will can doing about the homework. It's so many, it can make stress. You know what I can say stress? In a study published in the Journal of Experimental Education by taking a sample of 4,317 students at 10 covered high schools in California, it was found that 56% of students consider homework as a major source of stress. They feel stressed because so many homework. If you say just no, maybe just one of or two teachers give homework to us. But if our curriculum that say homework mean to all of students, it's so mean the teacher can think whoever the teacher have give homework to their students, but she just think our curriculum from development give us to give the homework to all of students. So from that, teacher will not think about about our condition. That you know, they will not think about our condition. So it's still many the negative impact from a homework. Can you see? One day we have a 4 subjects or 4 lessons that we should be learned. Maybe from that 4th lesson have homework. So how we can do it in one day? Yes, you can say that at the next week we must submit that homework. But then of course maybe from Monday, but at Wednesday we have that lesson also, isn't it? We should endless our homework at that day also. Yeah, because that I say the homework should be banned because so many negative impact we got from that. Okay, just it from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Ms. Fitri Aminuti, who has spent 5 minutes and 8 seconds. And now it's time to the top speaker from the affirmative team to deliver his argument. Please.
I'm from third speaker from positive team. People will think homework is a burden on lazy people, and lazy people are stupid because they don't ask their mind to study hard and don't think about their future. Homework can make it easier for students to learn more freely because the class has so many students and has a short one. Because in the saying, diligent is clever, lazy is stupid. And our teacher on site for him, by him, and for him. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, thank you. Fitra deliver his speech. And now it's time to the first speaker, Miss Nurul Salsabila from the opposite team. Please.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I want to tell you my argument. I disagree what they say just now. I want to tell you my argument. Quoted from akupintar.com. Chalman Ladies College, a popular school, have been building for 162 years that have forbidden the teacher to give homework for the student. The reason is homework make depression more. The homework make epidemic depression for the teacher, for the teenager. While two schools in the American, that is public school 116 in New York, deleted homework for the student because they are sure there is no half synchronous between student prestation in the school and the homework. Other argument about why homework must be deleted because there are many homework make students feel tired, stressed, not active because they always learning and reading the book. There is a mind burden, and there is a the consequence of that the student was keeping from his class. And homework is for student in the school. Student in the school is a children. They still a children, and they must spend their time to do their hobby with work, with surrounding environment, and we think that is very affection.
Your eyewitness.
Yes, please.
You say the homework make we stress or depressed like that. Yes. Why you say like that?
Because the homework make us always reading and looking and writing the book. That make our brain stress. Because we always like look that.
If we look the paper or we reading the book, that make we stress.
Yes, right. Because we always look that.
I think that no make me stress because everyone has looked at the paper in every day. It's not stress.
Yes, they are stressed. You can look now that the people lazy make homework. They make homework before that 5 minutes before they come to the class. And that is chatting from their friends.
You can look in here in Narotami. Everyone in every day look the paper, reading the book. In every bit, like in the class, in dormitory, he reading the book, he look the paper. He they're not stressed.
Yes, they are stressed because always look that. Maybe not now, but later they will stress.
No, we do the homework. We not every time look the paper. We set the homework. We minimal take the time until 5 minutes, not until 1 hour.
Yes, we do it every day. Today, 5 minutes, and tomorrow 5 minutes, tomorrow again 5 minutes more, and that is too many, too much.
No, the teacher not give to his student every homework. The teacher have the break. He give to all of his student the homework. Like he not give to student every day give homework, but he have the But he give one big one homework like that.
Yes, not every day, but today maybe in maths, tomorrow maybe in physical, and tomorrow again from the other, maybe from English.
Yes.
There is no one teacher.
In here in Darutami, the teacher gives to the student homework. How student in Darutami stress?
I'm not talking about Darul Itami, I'm talking about every school.
Thank you, Mr. Maudin Humareski. Then to Miss Nurul Salsabila, you may continue your answer.
I think you need from me. Okay.
Okay. Very well. Now it's time to listen to the reply speech from the negative team. Reply speech.
Thank you for the time that I can replay speech from our team. This host believe that the homework should be banned because there has negative impact from the side time for the student. This is talking about all of every school. They has not many time for social and society because always busy with homework until they don't know again about surrounding environment. Ladies and gentlemen, and also homework can reduce the time for rest because so much lesson in the school. And every lesson has a teacher. We can see it course. Every teacher not every from every teacher just one give us homework. Maybe from that day 4 lesson have homework from that lesson also. So from that, when we at home, we nothing time for rest, so the students will feel tired because we feel tired from physical and mental. And from that, the students should have a time for calm down the mind so that the homework should be banned. After that, this is from the healthy side. This is also interfere because from many homework reduce the rest time. Yeah, like I said just now, while students need rest time in the home at the home, they have to doing the homework, so doesn't have the rest time. And about this, if nothing homework, we can change it from the other things like explore our hobby to other that can make the students more active, like gardening in the yard, also sports together and others. There are many doing not homework, but can we do it? Can the students do that? Until that is have much also from the benefit from education. So, ladies and gentlemen, from our team as the opposite team, this house believe that the homework should be banned because there is not effective and cannot take the students many time for rest. Okay, I think that's it from me. Thank you for the time.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Aminati, who has delivered her reply speech. And now it's time to listen to the positive team, please.
The conclusion is The positive impact in increasing motivation to learn, practicing responsibility, increasing mastery of the material, practicing teamwork at home, learn to solve problem, training in the use of the time, and practicing hard work. The fact is that with homework, subjects are more of than repeated or discussed. So, the lesson we learn are faster we understand and are easier for use to remember, and with homework, students are more active in learn and are not negligent in playing time, and homework can make students more active and diligent. People think homework is a burden or lazy people, and lazy people are stupid because they don't use their mind to study hard and don't think about their future. The homework and the homework is basically given to students to help them develop their skills and understand the subject matter given by the teacher at school. However, due to limited face-to-face time in the providing subject matter in the class, teacher need to add exercise outside of the school hours, such as at home. Homework not given to students become independent, learn and the strengthen the learn that has been obtained of school. If so, the form of home work school not repeat what has been done in school. So, at first student didn't understand the lesson which homework. Student could learn more about the lesson. Ladies and gentlemen, student can learn the meaning study time and play the time. So, the time he use is regular. Example, if we have the homework, we can limit our playing. Like if we have the homework, we can limit our play. Because if we want play, we get one homework, we can do it. We not play because have the homework. And homework can make we diligent and smart student. Just it for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mr. Maulidin Huleski, who has delivered his reply speech from the affirmative team. And that's all the final debate tonight, and the result will be seen later. Okay? So thank you for both teams, and can I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.